Yes, all right. Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sport 7GH, a beautiful 19th of January morning. Yes, Ghana Black Stars, yesterday we drew 2-2 with Egypt, and it was a very, very good game on the part of the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars. We led in the first half. In fact, that's the first time in the first half under Chris Hughton that we won the first half. Okay, yeah, we won the first half for the first time. And Kudus Mohammed scoring the goals for senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, getting 2 goals and getting the man of the match award after he missed out in the first game. Asamoah Gyan, a Black Stars legend, Black Stars fantastic striker, has reacted to the 2-2 draw Ghana had with Egypt. What did he has to say? We are going to bring all of that to you in this particular video on this particular channel. We also look at some 10 things we learned from the game. 10 things we learned from the game. It is a very interesting things, and we are going to share with you. So stick and stay with us as we go through with you one after the other with fantastic explanations and analysis and breakdown of all the issues. This is a fantastic channel. Yes, fantastic there. It be nice. On YouTube, so do all to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell, and select all. Leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. What are your thoughts, comments, views on the game? How did you see the game? What are the things you've also learned from the game, so that going forward we can implement them? Going forward we can it can help the Black Stars. Let me know all your thoughts, comments, views, and things you learned in the comment section of this video. Like the video, hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button before you hit the notification bell. Thank you very much for staying with us. Let's go straight to the point. So the first thing we learned is that Ghanaians should forgive Inaki Williams and Osman Bukari. Yes, we need to forgive them, because look, these are two very committed players. Inaki Williams, he could have decided not to play for Ghana, but he played. He naturalized for Ghana, played for at the World Cup, has been playing for Ghana since he naturalized. He has never said that, oh, look at Kevin Prince-Boateng. When he came, he chose the matches he will play. Okay, he will play the World Cup and then go, and if there is another World Cup, he will come. But Inaki Williams has been very committed to the Black Stars of Ghana, and you can see in the games that he's trying his best to get the goals for the senior national team, the Black Stars, trying to run, trying to attack, and doing very, very well. Yesterday, for me, for the Inaki issue, I will not blame Inaki like that. I will blame Dennis Odoi. I'm telling you, because Dennis Odoi, as a defender of your sort, you don't know who is at your back. If there is a ball at your place or at your position and the ball is going backwards, you don't know who is out. You don't know whether the goalkeeper. You have to attack the ball. You have to go after the ball, so that if you see that the goalkeeper is coming, then you will leave the ball for the goalkeeper. But Dennis Odoi, when Inaki Williams played the ball to the back, Dennis Odoi didn't attack the ball. He just left the ball for the Egyptian player. Okay, and I am saying that for me, I will blame Dennis Odoi more than I will blame Inaki. Yes, if Inaki Williams had played the ball to throw or something, it would have been good or would have been better. But I think that Dennis Odoi could have done better. With the Osman Bukari issue, he is also a very committed player. Has been scoring goals for the Black Stars from the World Cup to qualifiers to mate. He's just an exceptional player. In fact, yesterday, a lot of people were calling for Osman Bukari to come into the game after it was 2-1 or so. People were calling for him because they knew that when he comes, he's going to bring that firepower up front and going to create a lot. So when Osman Bukari was changed and was the first substitute, everybody was happy with that. Is that not it? So if he makes a mistake, we can just decide to forgive them and give them the full support, so that going forward, maybe in the next game, these two players are going to be scoring the goals for the Black Stars of Ghana. So we should keep on and forgive them and give them the full support as we go on. The second thing we learned is that a good lineup will give you a fantastic and a best first 11. Just like I said in my intro, this is the first time we are winning first half under Coach Chris Hughton. I've always said on this channel that if we go with the right lineup, we are going to win the. You see, I've always been consistent on this channel. I told you that Ghana Black Stars, we are not a team, we are not a bad team. Anybody who will tell you that Ghana is a bad team, the person is a liar. The players know and the coach know is what is wrong with the team. They are the only problem of this team. It is not GFA. GFA there, we can talk about them when the tournament is over. Okay, and when we did that is why we can look at the holistic view. But as the tournament is going on, as they are playing their matches there, as they day camp there, it is the players and the coaches we should be talking about. And I told you that, look, this is a game we still need Mohammed Kudus, Amajid Ashimeru, and Salah as the midfield. That is the midfield he went with, and that is a fantastic display in the first half. We controlled the game in the first half. We didn't allow Egypt to do anything in the first half. We didn't allow, they couldn't even create reasonable chances, and that is the fact. Look at the attack we went with, playing Inaki Williams as the right wing. Yes, Inaki Williams always was trying to make running moves and then things, but they were not playing the ball to him. But you could see that Inaki Williams as a right winger is far better than him playing as a main number 9. And look at Antoine Semenyo, exceptional. I told you that we have good and quality players who can beat any team on any day. Yes, the Egyptian team there, they are very bad. We know that this is not the Egypt we expected. But look, Ghana Black Stars as a team, we also played very, very well. And that is because we started with the right starting 11 and a very good lineup. And that is the reason why we got that particular fantastic first half over there. Number 3 is that Ghana is conceding too much. And we have considered 4 goals in this competition. Very, very bad on our part. How can Ghana Black Stars be conceding this much? It is, I don't understand. We considered 4 goals in 2 matches. So 4 goals in 2 matches. Don't forget that when we went to the USA and Mexico friendly, we considered 6 goals in 2 games. People were saying that, oh, it is because Amate is not there, it's because of Salah. I told you it is not that. But our structure of play, yes, yesterday, I don't want to blame anybody. I don't want to blame the coach. I don't want to blame the players for the way we conceded. That is the truth. But I'm saying that it is a fact that we consider 4 goals. Maybe if we didn't consider those 2 goals versus Cape Verde, and we considered 2 versus Egypt, we would have considered just 2 in 2 games, and that would be somehow good. But 4 goals in 2 games is bad. And if you look at the next opponent, Mozambique will be playing their second game today. But their 3rd game against Ghana, they may be scoring. So we have to be very resolute at the back. We are always playing double pivot, but we cannot. Yes, and that's a very big problem of ours, that we are always playing double pivots, but we just cannot defend. And I don't know what actually we do at the training grounds. We should be trying our best to learn the act of defending. Every player should be involved in defending, because 4 goals conceded is very, very bad. Why are we depending on Kudus alone for goals? That is our next point. And yesterday was all Kudus Mohammed. If Kudus Mohammed didn't show up, if Kudus Mohammed didn't show how good he was and his brilliance, we wouldn't have we may have lost or something, because it was all Kudus Mohammed. The 2 goals was all his brilliance. Somebody would have passed the ball again or something, but Kudus Mohammed is just the player we are just depending on in this particular tournament, and it is very, very bad on our part, and I don't understand why that is the situation. Yes, so why are we depending on Kudus alone for goals? And that is the problem. And you see, in the first half of our games, we've scored 2 goals under Chris Hughton. In all the games he's played, first half just 2 goals, and all the 2 goals have been scored by Kudus Mohammed. So does it mean that if Kudus Mohammed is not in our game, we cannot do anything in the first half? That is very, very bad on our side, and we should look at that point also. That's our next point. The next point is that very poor laterals. Yeah, 2 and 3. Gideon Mensah, Dennis Odoi. Look, I don't know. They are not resolute. Dennis Odoi, but for his assist to Kudus Mohammed for the next second game, he was so poor. I don't know. He was extreme, and I was expecting it, because Egypt are just full wing play team. They play wing play. So if your 2 and 3 are not so good, then it means that you are going to struggle. Yes, Gideon Mensah was somehow good from the start. He tamed Salah a little bit, but after Salah, we saw that the ball he was just not so solid as a left back. And Gideon Mensah is also a problem, and same as Dennis Odoi. The next point, the 6th point, is that since 1998, we've not lost second AFCON game and that is a very, very good one going into the African Cup of Nations. Yes, since 1998 AFCON, coming from 2000 up to this one AFCON, we've not lost a second game. So yesterday was our second game in the group, and we managed not to lose. Even though we lost our first game, we managed not to lose the second game, and that is very, very remarkable, and that's a good record we are keeping for the future. So but one thing we should note is that the last time we went to the African Cup of Nations, okay, in Cameroon, we drew versus Gabon. That was, I think, 1-1 or so. Dede Ayew scored a goal for us. We had 1 point in the group, but we failed to beat Comoros in our last game to qualify from the group. So this one, we shouldn't be saying that, oh, we've gotten a draw from Egypt, so we did war, this and that, so we beat Mozambique. We have to attack Mozambique with all seriousness and beat them, because it is a very, very difficult situation Ghana Black Stars we find ourselves in, and we have to get 4 points to qualify from the group. So since 1998 that we lost to Togo in our second game in the African Cup of Nations group stage, we've not lost our second game in the AFCON. Number 7, in fact, Asamoah has reacted to Kudus and the 2-2 draw we had with Egypt. Asamoah is a fantastic Black Stars legend, and he is saying that as a player, you have to take moments to show your worth as a player, and that is what Asamoah showed or tweeted during the game, or after the game versus Egypt. You know that Kudus Mohammed came to the game and changed everything, and Asamoah is extremely happy with what Kudus Mohammed came into the game to do, and that is what we are talking to you about in this particular video. Yes, of course, Asamoah himself in 2015, when he was ill for the first game and didn't play, in the next game, the second game versus Algeria, he came on from malaria, and then he came to score the goal for Black Stars to win the game. Just 1 goal, and we won a beautiful game over there. And the 8th point is that, look, Ghana Black Stars, we need to beat Mozambique to go 4 points. 4 points will likely qualify us from the group and to the round of 16. Now, Mozambique shouldn't beat Cape Verde today, because if they beat them, we are going to do a lot of calculations today, and that is the truth, because Mozambique is having 1 point. If they beat Cape Verde, they are going 4 points. Cape Verde will stay 3 points, and Egypt will stay 2 points. Egypt will play Cape Verde the next game. That is when, if they get all the 3 points, they are going 5 points, full qualification, they are gone. Okay, so if we beat Cape Verde, we will go 4 points, and we Cape Verde and then Mozambique, in case Mozambique beats Cape Verde, Mozambique and we will be having 4 points. You get the point? Yes, so we have to ensure or pray that Mozambique wouldn't beat Cape Verde in this particular game over there. Now, Ghana Black Stars going forward should show a lot of resilience and a lot of resilience in our games, and should score more goals, not depend on Kudus Mohammed, and let's see how good things go. Thank you very much for staying with us. Do well to subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit the notification bell and select, or leave your thoughts and comments below. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.